opening titles. Cue here. Cue garden. Cue 8. And cue the music! 1981. Today's band first met at a place in 1981. In 1981, they got on okay and decided to form a band. The band split after a Barney in 1981, but decided to reform in 1981 after the release of their debut album, Fishma, which was re-released in 1981 to great acclaim. Following this, they split in 1981, only to reform in 1981 at the suggestion of Wincy Willis, who was, by that time, up the duff. Now back together again, the group realised that they had reformed. And so they decided to go on tour and play smaller venues, like, say, in a kitchen, or like, you know, in between double glazing where a fly might get stuck, or perhaps underneath someone's fingernail. These gigs were attended by gibbons and little pups and worms. Spurred on by the success of this thing, they decided they had no option but to call it a day. Once they had done so, they had decided that the time had come for them to go their separate ways, and so they reformed and went back into the studio to pre-record their first album for 12 years, which they called Adikbaza. In 1981, they reformed for a charity jamboree in aid of Chinese food. It was the first time any of them had played together ever. In 1981, after a split with their record company, they decided to manage themselves under new management and take a long-deserved, well-earned break from the business. Some of them took up papier-mâché and made that island out of Thunderbirds. I've got one from the shop. It's better anyway. In 1981, amidst much media speculation, some of them died, but not before they were to reform for one penultimate gig at Euston Station, and it's the first half of this gig from 1909 that we see today. I recorded the second half, but I set the wrong channel, and we got the Piglet files instead. More about that next week. Anyway, back to the gig in question. You may notice a change in lineup. Gone is Derek Parker on drums. Instead, we have Michael Davis on horseback. Gone is Jimmy Monroe on keyboards. Instead, we have Sean Mayo on heat, and a whole new musical arrangement of one of their smallest hits. I love you like a lamb loves the wind. I love a shepherd and I love his mother. Watch the guitar playing and the use of the hand on the guitar as it is played by the guitarist on his new guitar before he went home. Enjoy a medley of their hit. Watch them do their songs. So sit back, relax, whip it out, give it an initial tug, look at it. It's nice, isn't it? And sing, sing wherever ye may be, for I am the Lord of the dance, said he, and I lead you all wherever ye may be, for I am the Lord of the dance, said he. Roll VT and cue the music. All right? Oh, sorry, can we go again? I forgot to say egg. Sorry.